How are you everybody? I hope you all are energetic, active, and you must be busy in doing your tasks. So in grammar session, dear student, let's start new lesson. Today we are going to learn voice. Let's see what is mean by voice and its kinds, and we will see the overall information of the lesson voice. Dear students, in the last lesson we have completed modals and auxiliaries. What is the function of modals and what kind of question will be asked in the examination? We have solved many more exercise. I hope you practice a lot, and if you have any doubt, any difficulty, you definitely discuss with me. Now student, voice is also a very important lesson as an examination point of view, and once your structural approach, formulas and rules, general theme of voice, that these concepts should be cleared. I hope you don't have any problem in this lesson. Let's start. There are two kinds of voice. First is active voice, second is passive voice. One, active voice. Let's define the term active and passive. See this example. John writes a letter. In this sentence, which is the action word? Writes. So what is the action performed? Writing. Who performed the action of writing? John. So in this sentence, the subject of the verb is performing the action, and who is the subject of the verb? Who is performing the action? John. So we may say that John is active here. So subject is active here. Subject is the agent, and that subject is performing some action. So at that time, that voice is active voice. So here we may say that in this sentence, the subject of the verb is performing the action, and this sentence is said to be in the active voice. So here doer is active. Now let's see passive voice. The letter is written by John. Now what is the subject of the verb is written? Here the subject of the verb is written, the letter. Here the subject receives the action in the verb. Now see the difference and see the change. Now here the letter receives the action, and we may say that the subject receives the action in the verb. So this sentence said to be in the passive voice. So in short, we may say in active voice, the construction is subject plus main verb plus object, and subject is active in active pattern, in active voice. And in passive voice, the object of the active voice becomes the subject of the passive voice. See that here the letter is written by John. So here object receives the action. So this sentence is in passive voice. So in short, again we may see the construction of passive voice. One general statement: object always comes first in passive voice, plus supporting verb, plus third form of the verb, past participle is used, plus by subject. So you must, I hope you got the idea about active voice and passive voice. Let's see how to change active into passive or change the voice. Dear students, the question will be asked in a different way, but doesn't matter. Once the idea should be cleared, and once you get the idea, then question may be asked in a different way. Just you focus to the point and you focus to the rules. So here let's see some general rules of change the voice. The first rule is that you should identify the tense. Yes, you should know the tense of the sentence. Once first you identify the tense of the sentence. Second thing, you should know object of the sentence. Try to identify perfect and correct object in the sentence. Then take that object at the beginning. Before that, most of the students may do some mistakes while identifying the object. So what should we do? To identify the object, you should ask the question to the main verb by what or whom. When you ask the question to the main verb by what, you will get a direct object. And when you are asking the question by whom, you will get an indirect object. See this sentence, let's see this sentence. He taught us English. Now here we ask the question to the main verb by what? What did he teach us? English. Direct object. Whom did teach us English? To whom? To whom he did teach English. So here us. So us is indirect object. So you can identify the correct object by asking the question. After that, take the proper object at the beginning of the sentence. So we may say the object of the active voice is made the subject of the passive voice. After that, you use proper supporting verb according to the tense and according to the need of the sentence. After the supporting verb, past participle form of verb is used, that is the third form of the verb, and after that by plus subject. In this way our passive voice construction is completed. So we may say that the passive voice construction is made in this way. See, let's see, object plus supporting verb plus past participle form of the main verb means V3 plus by subject. So if you observe this construction, you may say that it is passive voice. Okay. Now let's see that subjective case. In passive voice, this subjective case is changed. For example, I change into by me, we change into by us, you change into by you, he change into by him, she change into by her, they by them, etc. Have you got the proper idea? You must know these rules. You note it down. Now let's see this common chart. This chart will help you to understand the active pattern of the sentence and passive pattern of the sentence. For that purpose, you must learn these rules and these sentence pattern. Actually, dear student, what is the use of passive voice? Mostly in our day-to-day communication and discussion, we are using active voice. But sometimes passive voice is used very perfectly and effectively. See this example. Water must not be wasted. Question paper should be read carefully. My wallet has been stolen, and many more examples we can take. So here in these examples, that doer is not important, but what actually is done, is happened, that is important. For that purpose, passive voice construction is must. Passive voice construction is really very useful. Once you are able to use this construction in writing skill and in communication, I hope, dear students, it really have the positive sense. It really proves you better. So for that purpose, you should know the passive construction very well. Let's see this chart. See, tense, active voice, passive voice. Now simple present tense. Active structure. Take, takes means subject plus main verb plus object. Here in passive voice, am is are plus taken. It means that take the object, then as per the need of the object, use am, is, are, and then third form of the verb, that is taken. Present continuous tense. Am is are plus taking means subject plus am is are plus V1 ing plus object. In passive construction, am is are plus being. Yes, must know this word. In continuous tense, being is used. So am is are plus being plus taken. Third, PP. In passive voice, PP, past participle, third form of the verb is used. Remember this. Present perfect tense, have has plus V3, that is has taken, have taken. Here in present perfect tense, in perfect tense, one word is used, that is been. Know that word. Remember that word. Present perfect tense, have, has taken, have taken, has, have plus been plus taken. So it means that been is used there. So object plus have has plus been plus taken. Simple past tense, V2 from take, took, and in passive form was were plus taken. Take was were and then PP, third form of the verb. Past continuous tense, again was were plus taking, V3 was were plus taking, V1 plus ing, then again was were plus being is used plus taken. Then past perfect, had plus V3, had taken. So had perfect tense is there, so been is used, and then here third form of the verb is used. Then simple future, shall will plus V1 active pattern and shall will plus be plus taken V3 passive pattern. So among shall and will we use be plus V3. Future perfect tense, shall will plus have plus V3 taken. So shall will plus have plus taken. Here object shall will plus have plus been plus taken. Now modals, can take, may take, must take, etc. Now can be taken, may be taken. So modal plus be plus V3 is used. In imperative sentence, let is used. Imperative sentence start with let plus object plus be plus V3 plus by and remaining information. So here, dear student, you must know this chart very well. Active pattern of the sentence and its passive pattern. So for that purpose, you should know the rules and this structure. You learn this structure very well, you remember it, and after that, now let's see the exercise. Let's see the exercise of voice, dear students. See this one. She sings a song. Now we first apply the rules. See, tense of the sentence. Tell me. Now this is simple present tense. Subject plus V1 plus object. Now as per our that structural approach we have seen in the previous part, that active pattern and passive pattern. Applied the rule here. Simple present tense, am is are plus V3. So second am is are plus V3. Underline the object. What does she sing? Here object is a song. Take the object in the beginning. A song is singular form. A song is sing, sang, sung. A song is sung by her. See sentence, next one. They invite me. So here me is indirect object. So it's changed. It is in objective form. Objective form is changed into subjective. So me, that subject is I. So I is there. I am invited V3 by they, change into them. I am invited by them. She does not buy mobiles. So again object mobiles. Mobiles are plural form is there. Are is used. Mobiles are not bought by her. By what? Bought. My friend is cooking the food. Now tense. Present continuous tense. As per the rules, being is used. Apply the rule. Object. The food is being cooked by my friend. Have you got the idea? Let's see the next. You are teaching them. Again indirect object. They subject. Them subject. They. So they are being teaching means teach, taught. They are being taught by you. She has taken a cup of tea. Again identify the tense. The tense is present perfect tense. Subject plus have has plus V3. Present perfect tense. And what is used? Very good, correct. Been is used. So a cup of tea has been taken by her. Now let's see this one. Have they won the match? Again object, the match. So first it is question. So has the match object been won by them? Question mark. He wrote a letter. Simple past tense. V2 is there. So while doing active of simple past, change that into passive. So was where plus V3 is used. So a letter was written by him. You did not pay the bill. The bill was not paid by you. I was learning my lesson. So past continuous tense. Again being is used. My lesson object comes first. My lesson was being learnt by me. V3. Dear students, one thing you should note down that in voice third form of verb is necessary, and to consider this you must learn three form of verbs: V1, V2 and V3. They had won the match. Here again past perfect tense, subject plus had plus V3 plus object. Now the match had been won by them. I shall teach you. Now which tense is this? It's simple future tense. Now in simple future tense what is used? Shall, will plus be plus V3. So you, indirect object comes here first. You shall be taught by me. They will not watch television, TV. TV will not be watched by them. They must speak the truth. Now this is modal. Must is modal auxiliary verb. So here object the truth. The truth must be spoken by them. So as per applied the rules, modal, object plus modal plus be plus V3 plus by subject. See this one. He should buy a book. A book should be bought by him. Dear students, one thing you should note here, that there are some tense that we never observe here. Which are these tense? Yes, present perfect continuous tense, past perfect continuous tense, future perfect continuous tense, future continuous tense. These four tense. In these four tense, we don't make passive construction. So I hope you got the idea. We see various kinds of the exercise. The question will be asked in a different way. In integrated grammar exercise, we have the different exercise. So in the next session, we will see the more exercise.